If you've looked up Mike Tyson's workouts, I'm not sure how real this is, but this is what's said online. He trained every day. He'd do skipping for 10, 20, 30 minutes. He'd run a few miles. He'd do 2,000 push-ups, 2,000 sit-ups, 2,000 squats, 25 minutes of neck bridges where you put your head on the floor, and essentially it's almost like you're almost head standing, like break dancing on the floor, getting a rep every time you do this for your neck. Thousands of reps. And when I saw this, something just hit me, and I bet you can imagine this. In a weird way, not using weight and doing these high rep exercises would actually turn you into a guy like beast mode, which sounds cringe, but like in your own mental strength. Because let's say with the plank, right? You hold the plank. You could hold it for 20 seconds and it'd be kind of tiring. 40 seconds and you could stop. But there's actually nothing stopping you right now from holding a plank for like 5 minutes. You actually would have the strength for it if you needed to. If like under gunpoint, you would be able to. But you won't, because your mind will make you into a pussy. How about with sprinting? How about with skipping? You could skip right now for literally 10 hours straight. 10 hours straight. But you won't do more than 5 minutes because your mind makes you into a pussy. This is different from the heavy weight lifting that we do when we're in the gym, because you just, no matter the motivation, someone's got a gun to your head or anything, you just can't bench press 200 kilograms. Some guys can, fine, but like we couldn't. If your max, 1 rep max is 120 kg bench press, that's how much you can hit. Good day, bad day, high testosterone day, good diet, doesn't matter. You're hitting 120. If you're lucky, you might get 120.25 today. That's it. But with cardio, like let's say with running a marathon, basically anyone could actually complete a marathon today. Anyone could. With enough time, if you walk it, you crawl it, but you wouldn't actually have to stop. And this is where the mental training comes in, because when I first started this more functional style of training and I started CrossFit, what I realized why CrossFit is so difficult and it really turns you into more of a masculine man is that you want to stop literally just 30 to 60 seconds into the rep or into the set or into the program. And you could. But you actually don't have to. You could go for the full 20 minutes without stopping. And this is when you realize your mind isn't as strong as you think. Not only is this good for that mental challenge, you think to yourself, okay, I could hit this set right now because my muscles are ready for it, but I'm not, just because I'm tired and, the burn is really bad. But this is also the kind of workouts that make you feel very safe and strong in your own body. If you have the fear of, maybe being hit by someone, being attacked, being bullied, maybe of like intruders coming into your house, it isn't really the heavy lifting that makes you feel safe. Knowing that you can squat 160 kilograms doesn't make you feel like good at those moments. Knowing that you've done 2,000 squats in an hour, that does. Why? Because it's your ability to control your body to just keep going even though it's tired. This is why I keep seeing so many boxers, so many fighters, MMA fighters. They all seem to have very similar workouts where it's all these like high rep. Now, I'm not saying these guys don't do like heavy lifting, especially jiu-jitsu guys. They seem to always be into like powerlifting. But it seems to me that doing some kind of endurance training where you feel the burn and you could keep going for another hour if you weren't being a pussy, but you won't because it just hurts too much. It seems to me that having something like that in your life, maybe doing it once a week, could be really good for your development into a man. I'll be honest with you, you won't build much muscle doing this, but you will build a kind of mental muscle that will help you in other areas of life. When you find yourself slacking in your business, in your performance, in like, your entrepreneurship venture, I guarantee you'll push further more if you've been hitting this kind of workout. Imagine you've been disciplining yourself to skip for 30 minutes every single morning. And for a lot of those mornings, you show up to start skipping and literally 1 or 2 minutes in, you want to stop. Your feet hurt. Your arches of your feet are all tense and painful. You're tired. You're bored. You want to go do something. But if you did discipline yourself to just keep skipping 30 minutes every single morning, well, then when you are supposed to feel that fear when you want to go and speak to the girl, you won't. When there's that guy who's like looking at your eye contact weird and he looks a bit aggressive, you won't feel as scared anymore. That could be a very powerful effect for you as a young man to carry out into the world with you.